Hello everyone. In this video we will learn to find the trigonometrical ratios of angles of 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Let's learn how to find that. First we take the angle of 45 degree. So we find the trigonometrical ratios of the angle of 45 degree. What we do to find that? We take an isosceles right triangle. Suppose ABC we have taken is a right triangle and this is isosceles. Isosceles means AB and BC both are equal. So we write here, let triangle ABC be an isosceles right triangle in which angle B is equal to 90 degree and AB is equal to BC. Suppose each is A, we can take A. We know this is A, this is also A, and let angle A be theta. Angle A is equal to theta, suppose. Then we have to find out the trigonometrical ratios of this theta. What will be the value of theta? We know if AB is equal to BC, certainly angle A also will be equal to angle C, because we know the angles opposite to equal sides are equal. And in this case, since it is a right angle triangle, will it be 45 degree each or not? So we are finding here theta is 45 degree. The C also will come as 45 degree. Now we have to find out the wavelength of AC. How to find? By using Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras theorem, we find in triangle ABC that AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, which will be here A square plus A square, which is equal to 2A square. It means the length of AC will be root of 2A square, which is root of 2A. We have got the length of this also as root 2A. And now we can find out all the trigonometrical ratios for 45 degree. See, sine 45 degree is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. We know. Here perpendicular is BC for this angle A and hypotenuse is AC. BC upon AC, that will be A upon root 2A. A and A cancel and the value comes as 1 upon root 2. Cos 45 we know is base upon hypotenuse. Base here is AB, hypotenuse is AC, so this will be A upon root 2A, A cancel, this is 1 upon root 2. Tan 45. Tan 45 we know is perpendicular upon base, and in this case perpendicular is BC, base is AB, each is A upon A, that will come as 1. Cot 45. We know is base upon perpendicular. That is here in this case AB upon BC. And that is also equal to A upon A, that is 1. Now we go for sec 45. Sec 45 is hypotenuse upon base. Hypotenuse is AC. Base is AB, this comes as root 2A upon A, so the value comes as root 2. Cosec 45, that is hypotenuse upon perpendicular. Hypotenuse here is AC, perpendicular is BC, so this comes as root 2A upon A, this is also root 2. And like this we could find out the trigonometrical ratios of angle of 45 degree. Now to find out the value of trigonometrical ratios of 30 degree and 60 degree. Trigonometrical ratios of 30 degree and 60 degree. In this case, we take an equilateral triangle ABC. Let ABC be an equilateral triangle. In which we find AB equal to BC equal to AC. Certainly we know in equilateral triangle all the three sides are equal. Let each side be 2A. Suppose we are taking the length of each side as 2A. This is 2A, this is also 2A, and AC is also 2A. Now, to find the angles, we know that all the angles in an equilateral triangle are equal and they are 60 degree each. So we can say this angle is 60 degree. This is the angle of 60 degree and this is also 60 degree. Now we do a bit of construction in this. If we draw a perpendicular AD on the base BC, we will draw a perpendicular here. AD, it means both the angles are 90 degree each. Then we will find that this triangle ADB and ADC both are right triangles. So we can write in triangles ADB and triangle ADC. What we get? We are finding here AB is equal to AC. This side is equal to this side because both are the sides of an equilateral triangle. So we can say sides of equilateral triangle. Then we say that angle ADB is equal to angle ADC because both are 90 degree each. And then we say AD is equal to AD, that is the common side. And then what we can say? These triangles are congruent. ADB is congruent to triangle ADC. By which property? Hypotenuse and one of the side. So we can say by RHS congruence. It means what? If they are congruent, certainly BD will be equal to DC. And this will be half of BC. BC is 2A. So this will be half of 2A. It means each will be A. This is A and this is also A. Also, we can say that angle BAD will be equal to angle CAD. And that will be half of angle A. Angle A is 60 degree. So will it be equal to 30 degree each? So we find that this angle is 30 degree and this angle is also 30 degree. It means we can get the trigonometrical ratios of both 30 degree and 60 degree from the same triangle, same figure. How to do that? For that we have this side, we need only the length of AD. To find out AD, we use the Pythagoras theorem. In triangle ADB, we can say AD square will be equal to AB square minus BD square. AB is 2A, BD is A. Will it be 4A square minus A square, that is 3A square? If it is 3A square, certainly we get the length of AD, that will be root of 3A. So we have got the length of this side as a root 3A. After getting all the three sides, we can find the trigonometrical ratios for both the angles. Now let's go for the angle of 60 degree. We know for the angle of 60 degree, this will be perpendicular, this is the base and this will be hypotenuse. So we can get the trigonometrical ratios. We will find sine 60 perpendicular upon hypotenuse, that is AD upon AB, that comes as root 3a upon 2a, and this value comes as root 3 by 2. So we got the value of sin 60, that is root 3 by 2. Cos 60, base upon hypotenuse. Base here is BD, hypotenuse AB, and this comes as a upon 2a, so this is 1 upon 2. Tan 60, perpendicular upon base, that is AD upon BD, this comes as root 3a upon a, the value comes as root 3. Then we can go for cot of 60 degree, base upon perpendicular. Base is BD, perpendicular is AD, and that comes as a upon root 3a, which is 1 upon root 3. Now we go for sec 60. We know sec 60 is hypotenuse upon base. Hypotenuse AB, base is BD, and we get the value as 2a upon a, the value comes as 2. Cosec 60 is hypotenuse upon perpendicular. Hypotenuse AB, perpendicular is AD, this comes as 2a upon root 3a, and the value comes as 2 upon root 3. So we could get the values of all trigonometrical ratios of 60 degree. Now if we go for 30 degree, from the same figure we can get, because we have the angle of 30 degree. The only difference here will be, for this 30 degree, this will act as perpendicular and AD will be acting as base. Now when we go for the trigonometrical ratio of 30 degree, we get sin 30. Sin 30 is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Here perpendicular is BD, hypotenuse AB. This is a upon 2a, and the value comes as 1 upon 2. Cos 30 is base upon hypotenuse. Base here is AD, hypotenuse is AB, AD is root 3a, AB is 2a, this gives you root 3 by 2 is the value of cos 30. To find the value of tan 30, tan 30 we know is perpendicular upon base. Perpendicular here is BD and base is AD. BD is A, AD is root 3a. This gives you 1 upon root 3. Then cot 30. Cot 30 we know is base upon perpendicular. Base here is AD, perpendicular is BD. AD is root 3a, BD is A, this gives you root 3. Sec 30 we know is hypotenuse upon base. Hypotenuse is AB, base is AD, AB is 2a, AD is root 3a, A and A cancel, the value comes as 2 upon root 3. Then cosec 30, hypotenuse upon perpendicular. Hypotenuse is AB, perpendicular here is BD. This is 2a upon a, that cancels, the value comes as 2. So we could see that the trigonometrical ratios of the angle of 30 degree and 60 degree can be obtained from the same figure. To find the trigonometrical ratios of 0 degree and 90 degree, trigonometrical ratios of 0 degree and 90 degree, let's see how to find that. First we go for 0 degree. See, suppose we have a triangle ABC which is right angled at B and angle A is theta. In triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree and angle A is theta. Now we know if we reduce the value of theta, here you can see, suppose we reduce it, then the length of BC also will get reduced. If theta reduces, the length of BC also reduces. Some more, if we reduce it, the length of BC will be some more less. And if we find that theta comes to 0 degree, then we will find that BC gets to be 0. And AC and AB coincide. And if they coincide, it means AB and AC will be equal. Let each be A. It means for the angle of 0 degree, what we find, this is A, and BC is 0. And now we can find out the trigonometrical ratios. So sin 0 degree perpendicular upon hypotenuse BC upon AC, that is 0 upon A, the value comes as 0. 0 divided by something is 0. Cos 0 base upon hypotenuse, that is AB upon AC. A upon A, that is 1. Then tan 0. Tan 0 we can find out from here, that is perpendicular upon base, that is BC upon AB. BC is 0, AB is A, that is 0. Cot 0 degree. Cot 0 degree here comes as base upon perpendicular. Base is AB, perpendicular is BC, and this is A upon 0. And we know something divided by 0 is infinity, or we say it is not defined. Then we go for sec 0 degree. Sec 0 degree, when we go for, this is hypotenuse upon base. Hypotenuse is AC, base is AB, that comes as A upon A. So the value of sec 0 is 1. Then cosec 0. Cosec 0 degree is hypotenuse upon perpendicular. Hypotenuse is AC, perpendicular BC, AC is A, BC is 0, and that is not defined, we can say, or infinite. So we could get the values of trigonometrical ratios of 0 degree. Now for the angle of 90 degree. We take one of the triangle again ABC. ABC, this is 90 degree, this is theta. In triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree, angle A is equal to theta. Now we know, as this point A approaches towards B, the angle will increase, the value of theta will be increasing. It means theta increases when AB reduces. So we can write here, if theta increases, then AB reduces. This implies that AB reduces. Some more, if we increase, the value of AB will reduce, length of AB will reduce. And suppose angle theta comes to 90 degree. If theta is 90 degree, then certainly this AC and BC will coincide. AB will be 0. If theta becomes 90 degree, certainly we can say that AB will be 0 and BC and AC coincide. If they coincide, we can say that BC is equal to AC. Suppose each is A. This is A, this is A, and this is 0 degree for theta to be 90 degree. And now we can find out the trigonometrical ratios of 90 degree. Sin 90, perpendicular upon hypotenuse, BC upon AC, BC is A, AC is A, this comes 1. It means sin 90 is 1. Then cos 90. Base upon hypotenuse. Base is AB, hypotenuse is AC. This is 0 upon A and the value of cos 90 comes 0. Tan 90. Perpendicular upon base. Perpendicular is BC, base is AB, BC is A, AB 0. Something divided by 0, we say infinite or we say not defined. Then cot 90. Cot 90 is base upon perpendicular. Base here is AB, perpendicular BC, AB is 0, BC is A and 0 upon A is 0. Sec 90. Sec 90 is hypotenuse upon base. Hypotenuse is AC, base is AB, this is A upon 0 and this comes as infinity, or we say not defined. Then cosec 90 degree is hypotenuse upon perpendicular, hypotenuse is AC, perpendicular is BC, this is A upon A, this comes as 1. Like this, we could find out the values of trigonometrical ratios of the angle of 90 degree. Now, all these values we have learnt, but in exam, the students find it difficult to draw the triangles and find each and every value. So, for that we make a ready reckoner table. Let's learn how to make that table now. To make a table for all the trigonometrical ratios for these angles 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree, we have an easy method. Then this particular table can be used as a ready reckoner in the examination. Wherever you want to apply, you can make the table and apply the value. How to make this particular table? There are some steps which make it easy to learn. We are not to memorize, we are not to remember this. These are all the values. We can make it. I'll tell you some of the steps. If you remember those steps, you will find to make this particular table very easily. And the steps are, number one step we have, write all the angles here in sequence. Then the next step we have, that is we write the serial numbers of all these, but starting from 0, not from 1. That is 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. The last number is 4. So the next step comes as divide each value by 4. If we divide these values by 4, this will give you 0 upon 4 is 0, 1 upon 4, 2 upon 4 is 1 upon 2, 3 upon 4 and then 4 upon 4 is 1. Now the next step is you find the square root of each of the value and that square root will give you the sine of all these angles. So we write here sine. When we find the root of this, root 0 is 0. Root of 1 upon 4 is 1 upon 2. Root of 1 upon 2 can be written as 1 upon root 2. Root of 3 upon 4 can be written as root 3 upon 2. And root of 1 is 1. Remember, all these values are to be taken positive because all the trigonometrical ratios for all the angles from 0 to 90 degree are positive. Now to find the value of cosine of them. I'll tell you the easy way. What you do, you start the values from this side, from the right, and start writing from left. You will get all the values of cosine of all these angles. I draw an arrow here for you to remember this, that we start the values from right and write them from the left. Rightmost is 1, then root 3 by 2, then 1 upon root 2, then 1 upon 2 and last is 0. So you can see here cos 0 is 1, cos 30 is root 3 by 2, cos 45 1 by root 2 and so on. When we find tangent of these all the angles, then we divide them. Divide the value of sine by cos. In the next video we will learn that sine tan theta is equal to sine theta upon cos theta. In that case, Suppose I write this as 1 and this I write as 2. So we will divide 1 by 2 to get the value of 10. If we divide, 0 divided by 1 gives 0. 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2, 2 and 2 cancel, this is 1 upon root 3. 1 upon root 2 divided by 1 upon root 2 gives 1. Root 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 2, this gives you root 3 and 1 upon 0. Divided by 0 is infinity, or we say not defined. Then when we go for cotangent of all these angles, the same system we can follow. Start reading the values from the right and write them from the left. This is infinity, root 3, 1, 1 upon root 3 and 0. Then we go for secant or sec of all these angles. We know sec is actually reciprocal of cos. So what we can do, we will find out the reciprocal of all these values of cos. So we can say reciprocal of cosine of theta. If we find the reciprocal of all these values, 1 upon 1 is 1. Reciprocal of this is 2 upon root 3. This will be root 2 upon 1, which is root 2. This will be 2 upon 1, which is 2. And this is 0. So reciprocal of 0 is infinity, that is not defined, we write. Now we go for cosecant of all. In that case, again the same thing can be done. Start reading the values from the right and write them from the left. So this is infinity or not defined. Then 2, root 2, 2 upon root 3 and 1. Like this we can make the table very easily, and all the trigonometrical ratios for all these angles we are getting very easily from this particular table. Thanks for watching my video. If you have any doubt or comments, leave them in the comment box and I'll get back to you.